Hello, my name is Joanne Lockwood, and a big thank you for registering to attend True Inclusion on 19th of May 2020. You're stars, so whether you're an attendee, a track leader, or a sponsor, or coming to do a show and tell, you're most certainly welcome. So this is an explainer video to really tell you what's going to happen from here, so that if you have any questions ahead of the event, I can be on hand to answer them. Right, so what's going to happen next? Well, next, you're going to receive an email in Eventbrite, if you haven't done already, and that will give you a link to click on to get your ticket. What I'm going to ask you to do is access the Eventbrite registration online and go and find your golden ticket. On the golden ticket, you'll see there's a link to the Discord live lounge where you can register once more to get entrance to the Discord lounge. So I took a decision to pivot away from using Zoom onto Discord because I felt it was a far better platform to represent what true really means, to allow people to collaborate, communicate without having to be forced into rooms where they can't move. So Discord is the platform. If you've not come across it before, it's very much like Slack, so hopefully it's very familiar to many of you. And the link will be given to you as part of that ticket. So please click on it now, register ahead of the event. You don't need to wait until Tuesday. You can go and have a play and have a look round right now, and I'll make sure that I'm there on hand to join you, to make sure you're registered, and if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. So let's have a walk through the platform. What's it going to look like on day one when you walk in? Okay, so this is the event. This is Discord. As you can see in the top corner here, this is our server, our Discord server for True Inclusion. And when you enter the room to start with, you will see this just one highlighted track, and that will be the registration track. And in there, you'll see a please wait GIF, and this is where you'll hang around and until I come in and I grant you access to the conference. So it's very important that when you do register to enter Discord, you use your real name at this point, or at least something that identifies you against your ticket, because I won't know who you are if the name you register with on Discord doesn't align with your ticket name. So once you've registered in, feel free to change it. But just so I can find you day one, please, it would be helpful if I can identify you from the ticket to know you've booked and registered. And then I know if you're an attendee, a track leader, a sponsor, or a delegate, so I can work out who you are. Okay? Is that fair? Okay. So once I've given you access to the room, marked you as an attendee, track leader, or sponsor, you'll then see the rest of the program open up. And I've created several zones within this structure that will help you navigate throughout the day. So the first one here is the program. You'll always find what's on now, what's on next, and regularly throughout the day, I'll be putting updates in here if any program changes occur. But you'll always be able to find a link to the tracks in this zone. So by clicking on that, it will take you into the track, and you'll be able to see what's going on. Great demo, eh? It didn't even open, but yeah, I'm guessing there's a bug there somewhere. But yeah, that would normally open up the link into the tracks. And as if by magic, I seem to have closed down the window. So bear with me a second while I re-find Discord and open that back up again. Here we go. I love the best demos. These are brilliant, aren't they? This is really live. Unedited. Straight for you. Here we go. Let's open Discord again. So I've opened Discord again, and I'll try not to close it down this time. So let's bring that back up when it's ready and loaded. If you have any questions at any stage in this, please drop me a line. I want this to be a positive experience for everybody. Okay, it's for some reason it's not loading, so I'm going to have to try and maybe unload this. There we go. I pressed the escape button. If all else fails, press escape. So here we are, back in there. So I won't demonstrate how to get into the spreadsheet, but trust me, when you're doing it, it must be doing the editing software that stopped that working. So click on that, you'll see the program. We've also got here the navigation in here. I'm going to put some FAQs, a link to this explainer video, and some other information as it occurs. If you have any questions, you can post them in here and I'll answer the questions. So if it's a frequently asked question and it's not answered, post it in here and I'll get back to you. So as we work our way down, we've got our networking zone. In here is where you can maybe post your own online business card. You can introduce yourself as these people have done. And if you visit there, you can make a note. Anyone who's going to post information there will be open to a connection, I'm sure, on LinkedIn. And you can also right-click on somebody and add as a friend. You can add them as a friend on this platform. And once you're friends, you can start messaging each other. You can even do a video call within the Discord platform and form your own little collaborative groups. So there's nothing to stop you doing one-to-ones before, during, or after the event. I'm going to keep the lounge open before, as long as I can, and certainly when the event wraps up, you'll be able to come back in here and carry on conversations. And these conversations could be one-to-one, or you can invite other people into them and have multiple chats. So the platform is yours to use once you're a delegate and registered. Okay, so you just literally click on message. This will take me into a conversation with this person here. I can type a message and you can have a private chat between you. And if you wish, you can also add video into that and have a video chat and maybe arrange to come back and have a virtual coffee at some other point. Okay? Again, it may seem very complicated at the moment, but go in and have a play. I'm often in the lounge myself, so if you want to pop by and maybe have a chat with me, have a practice beforehand, that's absolutely fantastic. Happy to do that with you. So let's go back to the main area. I've got a feedback zone, so you can maybe post how you're going, whether you've got any queries, any problems, whether you're loving it or hating it, or whatever you may think. But please do post some feedback in there. And here we now come to where I saw is the main engine room of where we're starting. So this is the open talk zone. This is where you can start having conversations, post some things, get some conversations going. And what I'm going to do is at the beginning, I'm going to welcome you into the start here area. This is where I will do the opening sequence. I'll talk to you. Oh, look, there we go, infinite mirror. So I'm sharing. So my face will appear in there, and I will be welcoming you to the event, telling you about the housekeeping, the rules of the day, and also what's going to occur. From there, I will invite you to take your seats in one of the rooms. And here we have the wellbeing room, the leadership track, the potpourri, the hiring, and the engagement. So there'll be different sort of themes going on, and the tracks will loosely follow those themes, although not hard and fast. We can be flexible. But yeah, you expect to see well-being, leadership, potpourri, hiring, and engagement within those tracks. So if you enter one of these tracks, you'll see that you have now the option to enable your video. Again, you can enable your video, and if you wish, you can pop that out. You can let's have a look. I can find my cursor, and it's all gone a bit weird because there's too many me's on the screen. There it is. I can click that, and that will pop out the window into a box. And from the box, I can then maybe pin that if I want to. I can pin that to the screen. And whilst I'm doing that, I can then also move to the text chat that corresponds. So I've got to engagement here. I can then click on the engagement text chat here, which will be that one. And whilst I've got my video on the screen, I can then also talk in and add to the conversation, maybe to the track leader. Maybe the track leader wants to ask questions, get the mood of the room, see what's going on. Again, the reason my screen's not appearing on top is because I'm trying to video as well, and it's lost the window. But the window will sit there, and I can change my view if I wish to. I can have more people shown, not just the track leader. So I have all the icons of all the people, and we can rotate that view around to see different people in the room. Okay, because it's just one of me, it's hard to demo that in comparison. And without going in there, you'll see my infinite mirror as my video camera. So that's kind of the tracks. You're most welcome as the day progresses to hop between tracks. If the conversation's not going as you wish, you want to maybe engage in different conversations, or you've spent the time in there that you need to. Hop out, join a different track. Again, you don't have to put your video on. You can if you want. Turn your mic on, turn your mic off. Listen and in the background. You don't have to say anything. But maybe when you want to contribute, you can turn the video on at that time or turn your mic on. And again, if you want to move around, hop around, try different tracks, and join in. I've set a room limit of 20 people per room, per track. This is so that we balance the attendees across all of the zones. So if you find that the track you wanted to go and view is full, please choose another track. Keep your eye on the number, because it may be someone leaves and you can nip in and take their spot. But in order to have fairness of opportunity for all, I've had to limit it to say 20 so that we get good conversations in each room and there's no one left with one or two people in their room. So if it's not going the way you want, look at the tracks, because within wellbeing there are a lot of common threads, and again within leadership and the other tracks there are a lot of common threads. So if you don't make one track, you can always dip into another one and join in the conversation. There's nothing to stop you engaging with the track leader after the track, or some of the people who are at that track, in the private, the one-to-ones, in the virtual cafe for lunch or something like that. So there's plenty of opportunity to get involved and talk and collaborate with each other. If you're looking for the product demos, so if you're a vendor, you can come into the show and tell rooms. I'll also be showing some show reels on a YouTube playlist during the event. So, and I'll also email those out to people. So if you want to catch up with some of the vendors, I've got some really exciting products I'm looking at in terms of inclusive hiring, includes in terms of employee engagement, talking to someone about anti-bullying and discrimination products, which we'll come across, and I'll be pushing out all of the links, all of the details to the track leaders, to the sponsors, and to the people doing the demos, so you'll all get information. And again, on LinkedIn, I'll be promoting all that as well. So as we come down here, if you're a track leader or doing one of the demos, you'll also have access to the green room. This is where I'll gather together the track leaders before they go on, and from here I can literally right-click on somebody and move them, hyperspace them straight into the wellbeing track, for example. So I can move people around. I can, if you're in the wrong place, I can join you into a room. If you get lost, you can track me down, add me as a friend straight away. Please do add me. So I'm up here, Joanne Lockwood. You can see me at the top under one of the hosts. So if you add me as a friend, I'll add you back. And then at any time during the conference, I'll be there looking for any notifications. So I can see my notifications coming in here. I can see friend requests, who's added me as a friend, very simply, and I can manage all that quite easily. So yeah, it's find your way around. Again, if you get stuck, you can see a list of people on the right hand side here who've registered. If you get stuck, give us a shout. Add me as a friend in here. If you're having trouble registering, that's okay. Again, contact me on LinkedIn, contact me through any platform. You can use a web browser if you want. I'm using Chrome, or you can install the Discord app. It also works on iOS and Android, on iPads. So if you want to have chat on your phone in front of you, video in the window, you can do that. You can log in twice, no problem with that at all. In fact, you may well find it's easier to engage with chat on the phone or the iPad and keep your main screen for the video. Again, it's up to you. I want people to treat this as a community zone. You can dip in, dip out, come and go as you wish. And I encourage you to sort of meet other people through the platform and become part of the wider True Inclusion community. So, right, that's probably all I've got to say right now. If you've got any questions, you want some more help or guidance, please do give me a shout. Please do come and talk to me, because I want your experience for the day to be amazing. I want you to come away and tell people what they've missed, and I want you to come back for more when I organise another event. So how you experience this is very important to me, and I really want this sense of community to be long lasting, more than just this one event. So there we are. You know what you've got to do? You've got to click on the golden ticket in your registration, which will be going online tonight. I'm going to enable that tonight. You can click on the Discord link tonight. You can register tonight. You can go and play with it from whenever you've registered, either using the app or using the web browser. And I believe it works absolutely fine on whether you've got a Mac or a PC. Both work very similar. If you're using the web browser, you may need to give camera permissions through Chrome or whichever browser you use to allow it to access your camera or mic. If you're having any difficulty turning the camera on, that may well be it. And again, if you get any strange messages, do let me know. So again, tonight, register, click on the golden ticket, go and have a play, go and have an explore. If you get stuck, give me a shout. Okay? So if I don't hear from you, I look forward to welcoming you into the lounge on Tuesday morning. It will be open from, people start arriving from 9 o'clock or for whenever you're ready. Log in, get ready. But I'll kick off proceedings around 10, and then we'll sort of like map out the program for the day. So have fun, come and enjoy, come and meet people and experience inclusion at its best. Thank you.